here's the room. What we were doing. And I'm like totally lost. I don't remember what I was doing Friday. It's Monday. It was a long time ago. It was Friday. Right. I thought it should work, but it didn't work. That much I remember. Yeah. Let's check the notes, right? So I also have this pie. I just cut it and I eat it with my fingers. Finger food. So it's kind of a bit warm only. They could have skipped the cheese though. I think I would have liked it more if it wasn't cheese. It's like so. Yeah. Just. I don't know. Just broccoli. More broccoli. So I actually bought a lot of salad yesterday when I was shopping with my 14-year-old. So I thought I'll be eating. I really love that, eating salad, but it takes more work, you know, than to put a frozen pie in the microwave. So I bought some stuff that I'm not allergic to. So I can't eat a lot of green stuff, you know. So let's see. Notes. Alright, they popped up on the wrong screen. So, but why is this up? I'm kinda sure before I closed it down, I hopped back to the other one. Yeah. So it was so long ago, so I trained this specific martial art, so I don't remember it really. So I have to like remember the basics. So I kind of remember them, but still not, you know, the order of things and what they're called, and yeah, you know. The body remembers, not the head. I'm just starting Kelly, so we have it up. Yeah, so there are a few things more that I haven't started yet, and among them are the TTS. So let's start. Also the controls, I can't switch screens. I have to start a few things more. So, Sammy started, and SpeakerBot, and Google Chrome. Logging into Kali. So, just to click the go button there for the TTS too. So we have
connected
TTS.
to channel fix at 42.
There. It will be up now, I think. So let's do a test here.
Fix it says test.
No TTS? On YouTube. Let's see. So StreamerBot. Actions. or other platforms, YouTube account. We're connected. We should have a chat message here. Speaker bot, Matthew should read it. Let's do another test.
Fixit42 lives as test.
Maybe it was just not started yet. It's a good thing with this pie is that it's very quick to eat, though I hardly ever finish it because it's too big. We'll see. So the tablet I was missing here now, that's kind of why I got annoyed at it. It's the one I want. Here. So let's open it again. Just scanning it a bit while I'm eating. So here first, let's actually talk through it. GDB, opening it there, doing info functions, info registers, start, which will put a breakpoint at the start of main and stop there. Queue to quit. Then we started R2 and we did AA, IA. I guess it's like a bit of information. I think it's actually all, but it's not like all information. IS for symbols. Repetition here. AFL to get a list of the functions. Here we have both main and the copy art function. And also other ones like store copy and put that is used by it. Here's the disassembler of it. So since there's colors, I made the screenshots of these. But these never change. How many times you start it, it's always the same. Which is very interesting to me, because I think I even started it, like, SSH'd twice, and started it twice, and still have the same one. We'll have to try that again, because I'm like, there's something here, I don't know how it works exactly, and I want to know all the things. So why? So I know that it would, if we had the security stuff to make it move every time, then it would move. But why doesn't it move naturally, right? I don't know that bit. Oh, the cheese. Yeah, so I kind of remember this. So here's where it runs copy art. It uses str copy, that's not safe. Yeah, then I thought we'll test this. Right, now I remember what I was supposed to do next time, to actually use a randomized string. That's like the suggested thing to do, but I just wanted to, you know, play with it. But we didn't really get a message with the address, right? Ever. So we have the AAA here. And then we did AAA. AFL. And if we compare this to the previous time there, entry on 400 and 450. Well, I guess you shouldn't read hex numbers like that, but it's quicker, right? And this is exactly the same, though this is another day. So if someone if you happen to have this knowledge, share. Yeah, then we're listing them again. Without colors this time. I am still... We don't have anything in the memory. I'm curious to see a program now with this stuff there. IZ. Yeah, the strings. That's what I used before starting this. And then we have DC here, which is continue, and the R for registers to see the register contents, and then we do one step there, one instruction, and we can see that the IP will move one instruction between these here. So IP here is 52B, and here it is 532. But for some reason, this is still 52B. So I'm curious what this really means. It's like prompt. Yeah, and to confirm, this is R2D debug. And we could also do a capital A to make this thing, or capital 2 A's dash AA for this one, I think. Yeah, I'm sure. And we have the program, and then we have the input for the program here. So yeah, here. So registers again. DB. Now I'm like DB. Oh, list breakpoints. Right. And then we add a breakpoint. And then we list breakpoints again. And now we see we have added a breakpoint. So we have 2. Also 52B and 552. And then we continue execution. And it should end up at the breakpoint, but I don't think we did. Yeah, 532, 532, not 552. So why did this happen? We didn't have a breakpoint there or anything. And I thought this would continue until the breakpoint. So anyway, we did DS, DR. Then we checked the contents of memory at RSP, the stack pointer. So this is the stack. We tested different formats of getting the output here. PX, PXW, and with it PXA. Yeah, I should probably do this up here too, because it's just 2 places I skipped, right? So it's easier to read. Repeating is like the base for learning, and I realized that PX, well, it's kind of nice formatted. RSP, kind of nice formatted, but here we have, oh, here is RSP, here is RBP. So we can see when there's a register with the address in it, pointing to that address, right? And that's kind of nice. And I think also the coloring, we drop the coloring when we paste it here, you know, but I think the coloring is better here. So we actually have nice colors too. Easier to read it. PXR RSP. So this PXR one is kind of like long output. Right, there's also the thing that some of them have a backwards. Let's see, I added that in the notes. I'm sure. Oh, I'm not at R2. I'm like, where is it? Wrong program. Here, PXR reverses the order of the bytes compared to normal string order, and the PXA. And this also reverses it. So ESP, well, E or R is just depending on if it's 32 bits or 64 bits. But the PXR here, PXR and PXW. Maybe I should make this one R2 just to make it like obvious that that's not what's the difference, right? In the notes. And maybe I should add about RSP, ESP. Well. Anyway. So PX, PXA. Here's the PX one. Let's actually swap the order here. So this one, Control X, Control V, it's not connected. These are all connected. Yeah. So I'm kind of full now. 3 pieces of each left. Yeah, right. So this output, it's a bit much for me, right? But I didn't really read it carefully. So, at RSP, but then we also get library lx add byte rex al libc. So, I guess it's trying to interpret things, right? Well, it is, of course, but I mean, will this be ever useful to us? Maybe. Anyway, after this listing, we tested these. We didn't give any output, so I'll just delete them. I'd already deleted stuff when we made the notes here, a few things. So, like me mistyping, it's no reason to save that. So this was a test to see that the slash works and how it works. And this was with 100 hex, and hex as the output. Here's the PXA version where we have these labels here. But here the 100 didn't work, or well, 100 base 16, I guess I should say. So, and then we have PXA 200. I was testing here. It didn't work really, right? We get the same amount of output, but with PX we got a different amount. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we should just delete these two. And here's a new one. Let's make a new line there. So I'm repeating the command, and I think this is before we actually have anything useful in the registers, or rather in just on the stack. So this is just to keep track of the lines. So this is this character. This one doesn't have that. And this one reverses and this one doesn't. So I manually reversed something and then I got it backwards. The darn Indianness. Right? Yeah, so I'm spending lots of time on going through my old stuff. It's important to repeat stuff, right? So it sticks in your brain. But I'm kind of thinking you should delete these. Whatever. So let's PXA RSP again. DR registers again. I guess I'm about to continue. So here you do DS and we get a stop there again. So S is one instruction. DR to list the register. So 539, 540. Something is happening here, right? So I do DS again. 547 DS. I'm just hopping slowly towards the breakpoint that we didn't end up at when we did DC for continue. Also PXA RSP again, the one with the labels. We still haven't read in the data, or whatever you want to call it. It's not. It's an argument. It's not reading it. It's in the argument variable. So here we do PXR RIP. Because now we're looking actually where the instruction pointer is instead. And this time I took PXR then. Show hex word references, the one that gives us more information. It didn't give us a lot of information, but I guess this is like, it would be better to disassemble it to really get something. Yeah, so here I pasted something. Yeah, I was trying to make it tell me stuff there. So I think yeah, I remember. Nothing happened when I typed. So I was just typing random stuff, and suddenly I even tried Control C. Nothing appeared on screen, and then suddenly it did. So this was just a buggy place. I don't think this was very helpful, right? Yeah, I think we'll delete this one too. It's just confusing. So if you want to read this, you know, let's remove this one too. So we have an example before of doing it where it's more actually useful. And I hopped 2 instructions at once and checked where we are. We're going for 5 something, right? 5 something here, really. So the SDR, slow hopping forward. And here we ended up. Let's see. The instruction pointer hopped away, far, far away, because we were doing the. Is it the puts now? I don't remember the order of the instruction, but it's one of the external ones. So I didn't want to step into this. That was not the intention. I typoed the address. So I guess we can keep this in there. It's just, yeah, I was just, I just want to get to the point. Then I did DC. We actually got the output here of the string, and it hit the breakpoint. So finally it worked with the DC. So I stopped. We can just remove this bit. Let's see. So here DC didn't work. No, here we add a new DB. So this is important stuff. Yeah. Yeah, this is okay, but before this we were in odd addresses here. Well, I guess it wasn't for too long. So I realized we can't step through all this. Well, that'll be crazy. So I'm just curious why the next instruction here, let's see, where is it? Step 1 instruction. Maybe if I use DSL here, step 1 source line, that would have been better. And step into program, for me, into means like not skipping stuff, right? That would be stepping over stuff for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm like backwards. Yeah. So here we got the output. Here it's the puts is finished, and it hit the breakpoint. Yeah, so it was still... Yeah, so here we can see at REX here, position, we have this. And it's all the way over here. We're overriding more things. So EF is RBP. And later we put an address here and didn't work. But first I put it later because I didn't read here. Let's see here. Here you can see what RBP is here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm remembering that we needed some time to run an instruction too. Maybe that's what I missed. Yeah, let's check the other. Continue reading the text of the one we've read for days, back and forth. So I actually managed to eat all of the pie. It's probably because I was biking, right? I don't want these crumbs to get all over the place. So yeah, I think I remember seeing someone looking for another program with the instruction. But I'm still like, when it hops back from the function, wouldn't it just do that anyway? Let's go up. Actually, let's see. Where am I? I'm like at the end. Yeah, we got an infinite loop there. So I'm looking for the colored. Let's color assembler ones. So here we have the leave and ret. We were reading about these, what C9 and C3 really does, right? Come on. Here. Leave. So I've deleted so many tabs now before streaming. So many tabs. I don't want stream to crash again. So exit text instruction or set reference, leave. High level procedure exit. Set SP to BP, then pop BP. Yeah, right. Yeah. And this one. Near return to calling procedure. And what does it do? Okay, so CS register. So we have to see this. What's in the CS register? Down here somewhere. So this is really the best way to learn, to just test stuff and see if you're doing it wrong, then you check stuff. So you get errors, so you get to think. If you just do everything and it just works first time, it's like, okay, you know, your brain doesn't have to work on it, so it doesn't remember it. Yeah, I know it's kind of far up, right? After start copy, here's the loop. So CX, this is not a address. Let's go back. So one of my kids is knocking. Hey love. What's up? Just pick up the. Vill du ha det där? Vill du pappa ska vara med? Jag tror att han gjorde det. Nu ska vi titta till 17. Linus, du ville se Sagan om ringen, va? Men vad sägs om att vi gör det typ klockan 17? Eller klockan 18 kanske?
Wait, is Dad interested in watching it?
Han ville inte så labban.
Yeah, I think I might have heard him say that, so that's good, because then we don't have to wait.
Då behöver vi inte vänta, då kan vi börja till 17.
Yeah. Although Mom, I need help.
Nej, då var det 19. 1920. Jag räknade 3 timmar framåt, det skulle ha blivit 22:30.
Fuck? Did y'all not notice that?
Det fick ni inte på oss i alla fall. Men jag vill sluta jobba 17 så. Det blir jättemånga timmar. Linus, om vi börjar klockan 17 eller 17:30 sådär. Men jag pratar ju med Laban som hoppar på mig. Varför ska jag komma? Jag kommer gärna till dig också, men jag börjar prata med Laban först.
You talk to me while you're doing my thing.
Okej.
We should decide when we should watch the movie.
Ja, och jag tänkte jag ska titta här nere också. Okej. Det är ju pizza. Ja, vill du göra något sådana? Bra.
Is that a pizza?
Yes.
It's a rectangle pizza.
What?
It's a rectangle pizza.
Yeah, and it's extremely big. I have to eat it in 2 halves. I'm gonna eat one of the halves now, and he said they have maybe later today. That'd be good. Very good.
Gourmet pizza.
By the way, I also done from it. I put a week ago, which I would buy, and then it's the ketchup not it, right? And then we put ham on there, and then we put cheese, and then we put oregano, which I kind of forget sometimes. And that makes it smell more like pizza. You enjoy that oregano. Beef or the oregano. You can't? Well, it is a really strong smell. Yes. It smells like pizza.
Jag tänker att det kanske tar mig en kvart eller så att fixa dit. Jag håller ju på och skriver. Och jag tänkte att det gör det skitbra.
Okay. Whatever. When was the last time you ate pizza, brother? It is very good. And what more? Oh, grandiosa. Except grandiosa. When was the last time you ate pizza? Well, not counting grandiosa. We got those.
Jag behöver gå tillbaka och...
I know, I can do the cheese.
Okay.
You ate like that kind of nut, which was like 6 years ago.
Nej. Det var mindre än ett år sedan, alltså, några månader sedan. Efter, det tror jag till och med var efter vi... Nej, det var nog innan sommaren. Yes, I help one of my kids with food, but I have to make quick microwave food for my other kid to get into. Do I want to make pancakes? Maybe I should just do it at once. Yeah, I'll sorry. Let's put the food on thing on. I'll just microwave 3 minutes or something. Huh? Yes, love.
I'm getting here fast.
Yes, nu är det så snabb. Yes.
Jag tycker det känns som i...
Vi ska komma och se Linus. Ja? Du ser snart Linus ska komma och träffa. So we have decided to, well, I'm not the one who wants to, but I'll do it with my kid. Watch Lord of the Rings later. Sorry for being gone so long. Yeah, so we're at 1 hour. Feels longer, but it was longer. What's does the Twitch stream say? I don't take time for that now. Right, so since I remember now what I was doing and why it didn't work, right? So I was just testing stuff, you know. What happens if we put that there? So let's go see if I still have the. No, I have another shout out to make. So why is this one still up? Because I
think Quantum does.
Yeah, I thought I'd finished it.
That's what I think.
I did pause it.
I don't think, like...
Well, cybersecurity. Everybody, of course, knows cybersecurity, right? This is the one I was going to. Let's. This is a shout out day, apparently, right? I never do it. I should do it more often. Cyber. Let's see how. There's like a. Where's the name of the channel? There. So there's an underscore. I just wanted to double check. Cyber insecurity. There. So everybody has to follow cyber insecurity. I think it streams like not every Thursday, but for a lot of Fridays and sometimes. I don't know if it's scheduled really. I don't know. Yeah, right. So we tried starting this one actually, but it was American keyboard, and I didn't want to mess with it. Maybe I should just learn American keyboard. Get like an image of it so I can find the keys quicker. So yeah, let's go through this one in theory. Because I think it's the 5. That's the one that's similar to ours, right? Not this one. Because this one has a function to change to. That's what we did in the last one of our TryHackMe room here. So the last task was making a function pointer. Yeah. I'm just thinking. So by the way, let's actually look at this room, right? Start out by entering shellcode in the buffer, entering random data between the shellcode and the return address, and the address in the buffer in the return address. The address of the buffer in the return address. Yeah, so we tried this. And it didn't work. and we added knobs actually too. So in theory, this looks like it would work quite well. However, memory addresses may not be the same on different systems, even across the same computer when the program is recompiled. So we can make this more flexible using NOP instruction. The NOP instruction, yes, this is less just like generally, not for this time, just learning stuff. When the system processes this instruction, it does nothing and carries on execution. Knob instruction is represented by using 90 hacks. Putting knobs as part of the payload means an attacker can jump anywhere in the memory region, includes knob, and it will just hop onto the code we want to run. You probably noticed that shellcode memory addresses and knob slots are usually in hex code to make it easy to pass payload. Python C. Use Python to send hex characters. In some cases you need to pass hex args before program name. Yeah, so this is the full question, right? We get the code too. So it doesn't seem like we need to do anything else. Yeah, I'm kind of. Let's look at someone's write-up of this, right? Because I'm curious now. We will also read this one again and the number 5 again. Maybe we should do this first. So let's finish reading this one again. Very simple. Yeah, there's a when function, there's main. Main has a buffer. It gets buffer. You get an input. And that's the full program. And then there's a function that's never called. So isn't it like ours in one way? We have a copy instead, and we're supposed to hop into the buffer instead of hopping to the... It's nicer and easier to find the address of this, right? So did I do the wrong thing? Did I enter the address wrong? Yeah, so from reading the room, it doesn't seem like we're supposed to do anything else more complicated. And I guess that's why I thought it would work. Very simple. It defines a when function. Well, they're just explaining this, right? But maybe I should read it. I think my voice is kind of okay today. So I'll read myself. It defines the when function. And then I feel like coughing. Of course, right? Sets a buffer 64 cars and stores our input in it. But wait a second, where is the variable we're gonna overwrite? In the previous challenges we've had a variable that is being used by a function to change the code flow. Now what will we overwrite? The answer is the EIP, which is the instruction pointer. And the instruction pointer is a memory address that holds the address of the next instruction in the program during execution. So if we overwrite that address, the program will execute whatever that address refers to. Let's try to exceed the buffer. The program didn't even crash. Why? Because the return address is not directly after the buffer, like the previous challenges. Let's try 100 characters. Then we get a segmentation fault. The program crashed. Let's find where does it exactly crash, like we did in the previous challenge. read it if you haven't done it yet. We will create a pattern with pattern create. So this is what I was going to try, but it feels like after thinking a bit more, you know, we've still done the same thing, only we used A, B, C, D, E, F, you know. User add. Oh. Yes, I wonder if you can download this from somewhere else. I guess I could just... This is an ISO, you know, I could just get the files from inside the ISO. So, did I delete the ISO? I know you can see, but it's... I want to check on my hard drive. I don't think I deleted it. No, it's just there at the top. Exploit exercises for start 2. And there we have. I double clicked the ISO, you know. Yeah, so it's not that easy. So I'm thinking that's apparently empty. File system. Yeah, so we wouldn't want to open this anyway on. It's interesting. Oh, it's the pizza. I helped my kid a tiny bit. He didn't know how much ham he was allowed to take for his pizza he's making. But he's very good at making pizza. He's 14. I'm proud of him. Yeah, so I'm curious now. Compress read-only file system for Linux. What if we send it like to here? Yeah, I kind of thought so. So we can just check here.
Panda Tongue says,
The biking from work looks difficult today.
How was it difficult? Right. By the way, I realized it didn't change the title, I think.
You're in front of the PC, lol.
Yeah. That's because it was like 12 that I started biking, right? So let's see, where are the exercises that we have? I don't care to, you know, yeah. So here they are. We could just... Is there anything else on the Prodestar directory? What do you think? So they will have special privileges, you know, permissions. But it doesn't look like it's extremely... It's not in here anyway. Run. So if I just extract it, I will break permissions. Let's check the page. Here. So yeah, so it's the Prodestar bin directory. Levels will be exploited are in, so we could just get those folders and whatever. I don't care about the permissions, you know. But I don't want. I want Swedish keyboard. So how are you, Panda? Did you bike to work? I mean, you have to bike too, right? And Wednesday, my kids start school again. It means that I will not be streaming the normal way. I will probably stream morning as I used to last term, and then let's see if we can find something to climb there. My fingers are itching just when I go on the roads, you know, and there are these like sharp edges, rocky edges of the road. I'm like, do you think they would mind if someone was climbing that? if it looks not too hard for me. I was also thinking, should I like bring a rope so I dare to go up these places where like I can just fasten it to a tree on top and just like, you know, that would be kind of fun. Not that I have a rope that's strong enough for my weight, probably. Now you make me think I need to go shopping for climbing stuff. I'm just playing, you know. We'll see. For debugging the final levels, yeah. Right, so I don't see anything about any other directory or anything else, so we can just get the files. Let's get the files. So very simple. Just let's extract this directory. Let's see if we can do it like this. I usually just extract the whole thing, you know. So copy to maybe. Why does it want H? Oh, we're on H. We don't want H. Let's do... What hard drives are not full? Do I have anything that's not full? E is kinda okay. This is a backup of this. Now I'm curious, which one did I actually look up there? We can go for the G one. So, let's do okay here, and let's also do. I guess we should create a directory, right? Or it will be like, wow, this doesn't exist. So there. And I closed the only browser window I had open, OPT. So, now it's there. Just deleting it on Windows. So, I'm not good with the graphical stuff, I keep saying, but... So, did it open this? No? We could do it the normal way. So, I'll do it the normal way.
John
So.
Rosemary says, Hello.
Hello! How are you, John? Hope you're great too. And Panda, I don't know if you heard me asking. So, let's see. Let's actually... What could we call it? Like a... let's actually make a directory called... Should I do vuln? I guess. And this is protostar 2. So I don't need to else, it's just me, my fingers doing it. So let's move downloads, right? And OPT. Was it not OPT? It worked. But I'm kinda sure it started with O. Not O wasp. Oh, we'll have to go there. I'm thinking...
I'm fine, I'm taking care of my baby. He hey.
Oh,
Translated
yeah,
from Spanish.
Nice. No character? There it is. Downloads. So no, it's not downloads. It's me being so used to it. So what's the actual directory called? Desktop. Is it desktop? So that's why it didn't work. Okay, so then we don't have to go. We can just go here and do mv. Oh gosh, caps. mv home desktop. Now we should have an OPT, right? Here. Right. Well, Maybe I should have just skipped the directory. Oh my god. OPT. Okay. And let's move star to how many levels? Dot. Let's see, protostar aft, right? Then let's just cd the same. There. So now we have bin here. I don't care about the other directory for now. Here we have the files. So stack 0. Now we can actually use this. This is nice. Oh. So, since I don't remember what this is supposed to do, well, we can just run it again. No, we need like exercises. What are we supposed to do with them? Right? Because we're supposed to do something. They're supposed to be like a task too. Right, so welcome to exploit exercises. So I've been to this page twice and I don't see how it's connected here. So why is this linked? It's like someone else took the domain. The protostar, doesn't exist. Well, we have more information about it at least, right? There are these walkthroughs, so that's not what we want really. But that's kind of what we had in this too. So if we just look at the start of it, maybe we'll know what the thing we're supposed to do is. So stack 0, they're like upside down. So they're actually upside down in date order. Almost. Yeah, they are. 14. Alright. So we didn't have any code. We only have the executed ones. So we're definitely supposed to have more data. So I'm kind of thinking, tapping the wrong machine here. Was there something more here? We still have the image mounted. So, exploit exercise. So, is there any text files anywhere? So, let's open this one again. So we were supposed to log in as user. That's not a lot. Oh, to look at this in Windows, right? Yeah, so this is the aft Pro Star. And this is obviously tiny, right? So, are there any C files? Is there a search in here? I don't think. I think we're supposed to go to that web page. Keys. Yeah, so I have a bit of a tummy ache. Let's say woman tummy ache. Okay, so I'll just sitting still is not the thing to do when you got that. So there's no reason to have tummy pain because of that reason. And also it's kind of bad sometimes. It's not nice. Though when you want to switch with men, you, yeah, and it's kind of wonderful to have a baby in your tummy too. Though I don't plan to do that again. Yeah, we don't really have anything, right? So, let's Google. So, Pro Start 2. Likes the exercises. We want to know, like, the information. Yeah, we're at this page. Ooh. I don't want solutions, I want the exercises. So what is this then? It said this looks wrong. Oh gosh. Can I just get rid of that? I've chosen the challenges stack of Protostar. Very simple but very good start and send stack buffer overflow. So yeah, that's what I want to do it. Virtual machine and work on it since it does everything necessary installed. Yeah, so this is the reason why it would kind of be nice to have that one, right? But we'll survive. Yeah, the binaries are compiled. So another person, of course, that's doing this because they want to learn it, right? So they're going through what they did. I just want the darn exercises. So let's see what it looks like when you connect to it. I don't remember. For the first challenge, I downloaded binaries to work on my machine. I'm more comfortable. I recommend adding this at in the beginning of the GPT init. Set as assembly flavor Intel. I think mine's by default. I've never had had to set it. My god, I have something stuck in my teeth. So this person too has the code. And I'm like, these are not directories, these are executables, right? Look here. So I could have thought that they might be directories and then you could get more information, but we only have the executables. We can run them. But it's just try again, you know. We don't have a task what to do. That's why we're looking here. So how did this person get the code? So, what do we search for this? I don't want the text there. So, let's Google for this. Write up. Code for Protostar. Solutions for this is annoying. I know that this is old, you know. But I actually have one of these. There. I think it's gone. You're not like a hard stick onto my teeth. Probably some broccoli piece, you know, from the food. Yeah, so this is where we're supposed to get the tasks, I'm thinking. And it's just this web page, Protostar. And the author is exploit exercises. Web page exploit exercises. And when we got here, we don't have this. We have a mail at call us. And if we do Protostar now with HTTPS, right? We just get here again. Well, this feels different, you know? I think someone else is using this site. Feels like it's... If it was the same people, they wouldn't have removed that, right? So let's give up and say we have to check at other people's write-ups to find the code for them. And we could just quickly go through and get all of it, of course, but here we can see that we're supposed to change a variable. We could have guessed, you know, that we're supposed to just write 64 characters, right? So now we know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should be okay. This should not be okay. So let's do 2 more digits. You've changed the modified variable. So let's see what 1 is. We're supposed to specify an argument this time, so let's do a few numbers. Okay, so now we're supposed to hit a specific number, so we have to check again. Let's see if we can. No, these are on dates, right? So we'll have to see exploit exercises. Oh well. 404 not found. Let's see what happens if I do this. It won't do it right now because there's a date too. So is there a search? Oh, okay. Stack 1. Proto star. So this one was 0, the first one. Just click the first one, give me the code. And this one has it as an image, is it? Yeah, I was thinking of copying them, you know. So I'm not taking any notes on this. I should. That one was simple though. So volatile int modified, buffer 64, argc. It's the same. Modified 0. Here's 61, 62, 63, 64. Okay. And 64. So then we just do it again, and this time we do you think this is exact enough? 1, 2, 3. No, I got extra characters in there. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Copy this and then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 64 buffer again, and then was it A, B, C, D, E? Try again. Yeah, we got the wrong one. But let's see, it's 60. Yeah. So we'll have to do it nicer. So how did I do it? Echo was it just like this? Or we could pipe it, but then we have to switch it around. No, maybe not. Let's just not think too much. Let's do it instead. This is a chance to experiment too, right? So yeah, I both want to experiment and want to check my notes at once. Yeah, so I think I think for this to work... Oh, I didn't mean to do the other one. We'll have to add this. Because otherwise it will be like just two commands. And we'll need the any too. But I think then we can do \x. So I don't remember what characters it is, so let's just do it. Was it 64? Where am I typing? It wasn't in the right place. Let's see. Browser 61, 62, 63, 64. So it's the wrong direction. 61, 62, 63, 64. Yeah. Yeah. I'm curious though. I'm typing on the wrong machine. Yeah, so we don't need the arrow. Why did I do the arrow? That was before we added it. First I added it into a file. That's why. So now we didn't make a file. I don't know why. Yeah, so I'm apparently missed stuff. But also, that's interesting, right? Wasn't it? Now I feel like I'm lazy. I didn't even check the instructions fully. So let's see again. So it's 64 characters and then there's an int. And that's the main. So no other functions. So if str, oh, it's 0 2. So if we get the null in this place, it won't think we modified it. It uses str copy to copy the argument in the buffer. And we're going to get the int to be this in hex. Yeah. 64 it was. Yeah, I think I shouldn't have changed that. Maybe it's because oh my. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's just my tummy that's not helping really. I'm checking how many characters I put there. 10. Alright. So we're also running it on my machine, right? So we might not be able to do it because of that. Let's actually scroll down and see what they do. Play around with the buffer again. Yeah, it's lowercase a. Yeah. Oh. So it takes like 40 minutes for They tell me to not feel bad again. It's just menstruation pain. Nothing to care about, you know. But still annoying. So I didn't do like a nice Python thing. I just did echo numbers. Well, echo letters, numbers. But I did 64 of them. Maybe it's smarter to do Python. 'Cause then I know, right? So I just tested with deleting a few of them and turning it back side first, you know. But let's delete it all, and let's do instead Python. So then we do dollar instead. My god. Yeah, it is on the far. And we're going to a command. Python. I'm like, not 3. And print A times 64. And this should be like okayed. Yeah, so my default is Python 3, so it won't accept that. Yeah. I think I will actually do this instead and see if this helps. And then we will try and see what I have in my nose, because that's better than looking at theirs, right? Yeah, so I have Python C print. This is my notes. So I'm going to like copy my own notes here. Program Python C print character okay. So let's try. Maybe this is prettier. I kinda like this better. Okay, I'm assuming, yeah. So I need a bathroom break. I'll be right back. my tummy doesn't like me right now. It's just pain, I can do it anyway. Your focus go like... Right, we need to add to notes. This is prettier. I prefer this. So, if we don't like this, which we don't, right? We can do this instead. It's much prettier. Much prettier. And this breaks. If we didn't have this big thing here, which I wouldn't have had, if not for this one, it would break. Break the markdown, because this character means this is and this is what it means. Alright. There I have it. That's what it means here. So, oof. I feel like I should be like white in my face. That's how I feel right now. Oh, darn. Let's put our characters here, if I remember them. Right, let's actually do DCBA, right? I don't think this will work. Yeah, you know it's not supposed to. Let's actually try changing it to this again. Oh gosh. And then we delete this bit. And command not found is correct, but there's this error and it's from the Python. Oh, I see what I did. Again, I missed a parenthesis, put it in the wrong place. Yeah, so I'm not focused right now, right? And I put it in the wrong place again. Same error as before. There, you correctly got the variable to the right value. So, then we test this version again to make sure that this is the same. So, right, they both work, and we're aware that we need to switch them, the order. I think my notes actually came from reading another thing on this one. But I was going for the code now. So what they actually say is 61, 62, 63, 64, but this is the int value. And when we enter it there, it needs to be backwards. So Yeah. Let's just confirm too. I changed because of the string thingy there, right? But this is the same thing. Oh, and they do DCBA. That's funny. I changed it and then I read that they did. So, we're going to want the code for number 2. Whoever tops the Google. Actually, I don't like the bright light ones. So, here we have no bright light. Text format. Look at environment variables and how they can be set. This level is at stack 2. So I'm kind of thinking, how long will it take for me to not have a tummy ache? I will stop streaming at 17. I don't feel entertaining. I feel in pain. And I feel stupid because I even care about, because I should by now a few years of this, you know? Like since you were a kid. Shouldn't care anymore, right? Might make this a short stream. Let's see, if someone fun is online, I'd rather watch someone. No one online. There's just me.